Welcome, seekers of ancient wisdom and keepers of forgotten lore. Today, we delve into the intricate tapestry of human belief, where the sacred and the mysterious intertwine, revealing truths etched in the very fabric of time. This day, August 29th, casts a long, sombre shadow across our modern calendar, whispering tales of ancient judgment and a forbidden dance that changed history forever. It is a day shrouded in solemnity, a time when the veil between worlds thins and the echoes of a profound sacrifice resonate with a chilling clarity. Ignore its ancient warnings at your peril, for on this day, certain actions can invite misfortune, while others hold the key to protection and insight. Today is widely known as the Day of St. John's Beheading, or the Passion of St. John the Baptist. It is a pivotal moment in the liturgical calendar, a day of profound spiritual significance that has deeply influenced folk traditions across centuries and cultures. Though rooted in a sacred historical event, its observances blend seamlessly with the rhythms of nature and the timeless anxieties of the human heart. As summer begins its gentle surrender to autumn, this day reminds us of cycles, of sacrifice, and of the enduring power of truth. In the Christian tradition, August 29th marks the solemn commemoration of the martyrdom of St. John the Baptist, a figure revered as the last great prophet and the forerunner of Christ. His life was a testament to asceticism, unwavering faith, and uncompromising truth. On this day, believers around the world mourn his brutal execution, an event born of human vanity, political intrigue, and a dance that sealed a prophet's fate. People turn to St. John the Baptist on this day with earnest prayers. They seek strength to resist temptation, courage to speak truth in the face of adversity, and protection from the snares of deceit and manipulation. Many pray for healing not just of the body, but of the spirit, asking for clarity of mind and purity of heart. Women often seek guidance in relationships, praying for fidelity and wisdom to discern true intentions, while others pray for justice to prevail in the face of wrongdoing. The profound solemnity of this Christian observance, with its strict fasting and prohibitions, often resonates with older, pre-Christian beliefs. Days marking significant sacrifices or the death of revered figures were naturally imbued with a sense of caution and spiritual vulnerability. The cutting of the head, a primal act of violence, might have tapped into ancient taboos surrounding the severance of life, the integrity of the body, and the sacredness of vital energy. This convergence of Christian piety and older, perhaps even pagan cautiousness creates a powerful tapestry of tradition where spiritual reverence and practical folk wisdom intertwine. John's beheading is often considered a time when the subconscious mind speaks with unusual clarity, reflecting the day's themes of sacrifice, truth, and hidden dangers. Pay close attention to your dreams, for they can offer profound insights. Dreams of heads or beheadings. These are potent and rarely literal. They often symbolize a profound shift in perspective, the need to sever ties with old ways of thinking, or the painful but necessary end of a controlling influence in your life. It can also be a warning about losing your head, acting impulsively, or making rash decisions. Dreams of dancing, especially solitary or seductive dances, these can be warnings about temptation, deceit, or superficial allure. It might signify a situation where appearances are deceiving, or where someone is trying to manipulate you through charm rather than genuine intent. Dreams involving banquets or lavish feasts, while often symbols of abundance, on this specific night, they can carry a darker undertone. They may warn of excess, unbridled desires, or situations where pleasure leads to unforeseen consequences. Be wary of overindulgence or promises that seem too good to be true. Dreams of water, especially a river or well. If the water is clear and flowing, it symbolizes purification, emotional cleansing, and a path towards spiritual renewal. Murky or stagnant water, however, suggests unresolved emotional issues, spiritual blockages, or an impending period of confusion. Dreams of speaking truth or being silenced. These directly reflect St. John's message. Such dreams might indicate a need to express your authentic self, to stand up for your beliefs, or conversely, a feeling of being unheard or suppressed in waking life. They can be a call to find your voice or to listen more carefully to others. Dreams of blood, this potent symbol on this night, can signify a deep sacrifice, a profound loss, or an unbreakable bond. It can also be a warning of emotional wounds, or a call to confront deeply buried feelings related to family or ancestral lines. Dreams of desert or wilderness, these symbolize a journey of self-discovery, a period of introspection, or a need to strip away distractions and find your inner core, much like John's own life. Born on this day, those born under the shadow of the day of St. John's beheading are often souls of profound depth and unwavering conviction. They possess a natural inclination towards truth and justice, often becoming advocates for the voiceless or champions of lost causes. Their path in life may not always be easy, for like St. John, they are often called to stand firm in their beliefs, even when it means facing adversity or making personal sacrifices. They tend to be insightful, possessing a keen ability to discern sincerity from deceit. Plain vegetable stews, hearty stews, made with root vegetables that are cut into chunks or strips, never rounds, are common. Think carrots, parsnips, and legumes like lentils or chickpeas, simmered with herbs. These provide sustenance without violating the fast. Grain porridges, simple porridges made from oats, buckwheat or barley, cooked with water and perhaps a touch of honey or dried fruit, if not too sweet, are often consumed. They are nourishing and adhere to the strict dietary rules. Berries and seeds, small, irregularly shaped fruits like berries, strawberries, blueberries, and various seeds, flax, chia, are permissible and provide nutrients. They are nature's simple gifts, untouched by the knife. Herbal teas. Rather than alcohol or overly stimulating beverages, herbal infusions made from calming plants like chamomile or mint are favoured, promoting introspection and spiritual peace. The essence of the day's cuisine is not about elaborate preparation, but about intentional, humble sustenance, reflecting a rejection of the luxurious and decadent feast that led to John's demise. On the day of St. John's beheading, the fabric of reality feels thin, and ancient warnings ring particularly true. To ignore these strict prohibitions is to invite discord, misfortune, and even danger into your life. These are not mere superstitions, but deeply ingrained folk wisdom, passed down through generations to safeguard body and soul. Main prohibitions of the day. What you must not do. Key block. 1. Do not cut, chop, or use sharp objects recklessly. Mystical reason. This is the most potent prohibition, directly tied to the gruesome manner of St. John's death. Any act of cutting, especially of round objects, is seen as a symbolic reenactment of the beheading, mocking the prophet's sacrifice. Consequences of violation. Engaging in such acts can bring about severe misfortune, including accidental injuries, sharp disagreements leading to irreparable rifts, or even a metaphorical severing of good fortune. It is believed to invite the evil eye, or malevolent spirit, who seek to cause harm or loss, particularly to one's well-being or mental clarity. 2. Do not sing, dance, or engage in loud celebrations. Mystical reason. Salome's seductive dance and the subsequent celebratory feast led directly to St. John's execution. To sing, dance, or celebrate loudly on this day is seen as disrespecting the solemnity of the occasion and echoing the very act of sinful indulgence that caused the prophet's death. Consequences of violation. Such frivolity is believed to attract negative energies, causing discord and unhappiness within the household. It can lead to disputes, broken relationships, or a period of emotional turmoil, as if the joyful noise itself beckons the spirit of judgment. 3. Do not eat meat, dairy, fish, or alcohols.